What's on YouTube? Welcome back and welcome to part 2 in this series, and this is Benidorm mistakes to avoid, scams and nightlife tips, and there's some really good ones in here, so stay tuned. Now we all know Benidorm is great, but only if you avoid the common mistakes. In this video I'm covering scams, safety tips, nightlife warnings and things no one else tells you until perhaps it's too late. This isn't about fear. I love Benidorm. It's about being prepared so you can enjoy your holiday properly. One I mentioned before in the previous video, I'll say it again, is Wi-Fi data. Make sure that you're included for your holiday, and if you're not, download Google Maps offline and get it all downloaded so that you know where you're going when you get here without using your data. Most bars offer free Wi-Fi, so don't be afraid to, when you get inside, asking for the Wi-Fi code. Now, there's pickpockets everywhere in the world. Doesn't matter where you go. Benidorm is no exception, unfortunately, but don't be afraid. Just keep yourself safe and stay away from dark, unlit streets in the evening. Busy bars attract thieves, unfortunately, so don't leave anything on the table. Don't leave anything on its own on the table when you go to the bar or to the toilet. Make sure you look after yourselves and your belongings. A common scam they use here in Benidorm is people coming up to you in the evening asking you for directions to a bar or restaurant or a hotel, and when you get your phone out, bring up Google Maps and start plugging in the data, they snatch your phone. So stay safe, keep your phone in your pocket, try not to use it out in the evenings on the streets. Now I've been here several times and I've always had my phone out during the daytime, never had any problems, but I try to keep it in my pockets in the evening. Now, day trips can really break up your holiday and break up your evening nightlife, so don't be afraid in the day to hop on a bus or a tram and go out there and see the sights. Places like Altea are just around the corner and there's some beautiful places to see. Now for this one, it's obvious to some, but not to all, unfortunately. Avoid the Pmen. Now I'll insert a clip of them. Alright, we saw them today down on the seafront scamming people, and we saw it, unfortunately. We watched people lose their money and there's nothing you can do about it. Now these guys work in a gang and there's a lot of them. So as you come up to them, you'll see 10, 15 people gathered around. Some of them winning money, some of them losing money. Fortunately, all of them work for the Pmen. And if those of them that aren't actually partaking in the gambling themselves are their lookouts. Now you'll see people go up there, take an eye, watch them, see what's going on. They'll see someone win, it looks easy, they'll go over and they'll try it, and then they lose. And if you don't know what the Pmen are, it's the old cup and ball, which one's the ball under, double your money. Now unfortunately these guys are extremely good with sleight of hand, and they will scam you, so don't even try it. Stay away from them, avoid them. Unfortunately, for some reason, the police don't seem too bothered by it. You see them everywhere, down on the seafront, down on the strip, over by the market on the Sunday and the Wednesday. Just don't fall for it, guys. Don't engage, don't give them your money. So there they are, the infamous Pmen of Benidorm. Guys, don't fall for it every time. Every time we come, we always see people engaging in it and losing, and it's just such a scam. They have people with them, there's a big group of them, there's a big organization, and they'll have several of them that rotate in, play, win, lose, make it look real, and then when it's your turn, they scam you. And it's the old ball in a cup, right? Or pea under a cup, or under a walnut, I think they use, with a big plastic box that they can carry away when the police come. But the police don't do anything. I don't get it. I do not understand how they get away with it. But yeah, we always see people losing their money. Oh look at this. Look at these cute dogs. Oh, that is so cute. Sorry, distracted by the doggies. Yeah, and they have lookouts. I'm sure if you've seen many Benidorm videos and content, you've seen them in others. I know I saw Yorkshire Lee filming them, and they tried to grab at his camera. It's just, they're horrible people, and you know that they're obviously on the scam if they don't want to be filmed, right? But don't fall for it. It's not. Sometimes if it looks too good to be true, it probably is, guys. Don't do it. And they're right down on the beach, right on the beach. Here is a really important tip for you. If you're with a group of friends or family, whatever it is, and you know you're drinking lots, please, for the love of Christ, don't leave people alone. All right? Make sure that someone has always got someone in your party with them. Don't leave anyone unattended. And while that sounds really creepy and you know what I mean, all too often you see people get left out of groups. They're on their own, they're isolated, and when they're drunk, they're scared and they're afraid. They might not know where they're going. They haven't got any friends to call. Right? You're abroad, whatever it is. Just keep your friends. Know where everyone is. All right? Don't let anyone walk off, especially here. And that's just not just for Benidorm. That's wherever you go. Make sure that everyone is under an eye at all times, so you can keep everyone safe, guys. This one's really good. If you can, request a hotel room lower down. All right. If you're not worried about a sea view or being at the top, try and stay as low as you can. Now, why? The lifts here in Benidorm, not the greatest. They're busy and there's only a few of them. And you'll find the further up you go, the longer you're waiting for a lift. Today we waited like 6-7 minutes for a lift. Never came. Eventually we had to walk down 7 floors. We walked down 7 floors. All right. It's all right when you're going down, but when you have to walk up them, it's a whole different story. So if you do get a request, stay down the bottom. It's a lot easier. Don't ignore the old town at night either. Go over there. It's a lot more relaxed. It's a lot more chilled out. And you can still get cheap drinks, cheap food, and have a good time. If you're not after staying up till 4 o'clock in the morning looking for Charlie, then get yourself down the old town. You won't regret it. This one is huge. Know your hotel and know where it is. Get everyone to save the location of their hotel on their phone and what room they're in. So if you're coming with a big party, right, you're not in a family, you're coming with friends or whatever, you're here for a stag do, here for a hen do, you're just here with a load of friends. Know your hotel. All too often people are left alone in Benidorm not knowing where they're staying. They've had too many drinks and they haven't got a clue. I've seen it. I've seen people falling asleep on the curbs, and let me tell you, it's not nice. So know your hotel, know where you're staying, and then at least if you get too drunk, you can ask someone for directions to your hotel. Don't be afraid to leave the strip. All right, so many people come here, they come down the strip of the Girona, I think it's the Girona Road, and they just stay there. There's lots of pubs, all right. It's cheap during the day. It's still cheap in the evening, but it's not as cheap. But don't be afraid to come off the strip. Go down the road, come off the seafront, whatever it is, just get out there. There's so many more pubs, there's so many restaurants, and you can just get a drink everywhere, all right. But don't just stick to the strip. There's more to Benidorm than the strip, guys. Depending on where you go, tipping your staff can make a big difference. Now here in Benidorm, some of you will notice they don't do measures. They just pour it in. Alright, so if you're having a gin, you're having a whiskey, a vodka, whatever it is, whatever spirit you're having, don't be afraid to leave your staff a tip, especially in bars and restaurants where they come round and serve you at the table. Years ago, before Joker's closed, unfortunately, as it is now, I remember me and my wife, we were sat at a table, we had a couple of gin and lemonades, and we left a small tip, a couple of euros, nothing major, just a couple of euros for the waiter. Next time he kept an eye on our table, and when our drinks got low, he came straight round, offered us another drink. Of course, we wanted another one, so we accepted. He brought the bottle of gin to the table and filled them up. And between our two gin goblets, not wine glasses, between our two gin goblets, we couldn't even fit in half a bottle of tonic. That's how much gin we got. So don't be afraid to tip your staff. Cheap to drink anyway. Give them a little tip, and I'll tell you what, you'll see a return on it. Try to stick to the main roads at night. This is really important. Don't walk down any dark lit streets. Whilst I've not seen or experienced myself any issues on the nightlife at Benidorm, unfortunately you do see it on Facebook. People who say they've had items stolen, necklaces stolen, handbags stolen, whatever it is. Alright, and this again, I love Benidorm. This is nothing against Benidorm. Just stick to the streetlit areas. And the promenade is always lit at night. It's always busy. So if you want to stay off the beaten track, go down the beach, go down the seafront, stay in the lights, stay safe. And that brings me to the end. My final tip for you is party hard, guys. Alright? Chill out in the days, party hard in the evenings, eat well, and enjoy your holidays. And if you've got any other nightlife tips for me, let me know down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.